All I'm thinking is weird news.
Weird
Really? We
news.
could do weird news.
No,
Weird news.
it's in my head now.
Me.
I got weird news for you. I do.
What is
We're not supposed to do our own weird news segment.
I'm trying to
Oh,
think of it.
I
How
thought that's how it went.
it's like because there's other words before weird news. Weird news. Now I gotta hear it. Oh, here's gorgeous weird news. That's gorgeous. Great.
Why don't we get right into it with our segment that we call Weird News, okay?
Some are honest, some deranged, stories that are very strange. Weird news.
There it is.
Careful who you meet on Craigslist. I told you that, doofus.
You can't do it.
No, we've done all the weird news.
I love it.
You can't listen
Oh,
to
you
it.
want to just play
Fucking
All right,
scorch.
start over.
Well, now you gotta start over.
All right, screw it. Go ahead.
You sure? Because it's gonna be non-jokes.
It's so
No, the
bad.
jokes are there. Stop.
Do you think the jokes will be there?
Yes.
I don't have as much faith as others in this room seem to have.
I love it. It's a fucking theme song to a movie that's 30 years old with shoehorned in words. And, oh, it's fantastic.
Why don't we get right into it with our segment that we
let's.
call Weird News, okay?
Some are honest, some deranged, stories that are very strange. Weird news.
Careful who you meet on Craigslist. I told you that, doofus. In Colorado Springs, also known as Western Massachusetts, 24-year-old Kevin Gaylor met a nice woman on Craigslist, invited her over to his apartment.
Okay.
At 3 a.m.
3 a.m.? That sounds like a
3 a.m..
hookup, man.
That sounds like a Matchbox 20 song.
All right.
Unfortunately,
Closing time?
What happened?
Just wanted to, because that was a little joke.
That was a joke right
Because
there.
in case there was laughing.
No one's
in the
listening
room.
in this room.
Oh, I was pausing it in case.
I just figured someone else was listening.
All right, so
Who's
Sometimes
listening?
it's not funny. Sometimes it's fun.
Well, that's just a fun clip.
Oh,
Okay, let me.
what happened?
Right?
the thing was she arrived at the exact same time this guy's girlfriend came home.
Well, so I'm assuming the girlfriend came home unexpectedly.
The girlfriend came home unexpectedly, so rather than take his lump, so what this guy did was, right for this guy called the cops and said the girl he picked up on Craigslist broke into his house.
No way! He was trying to pass it off as some kind of burglary.
The girl then showed the police. I guess I wouldn't know this. You could probably vouch for this because you answer Craigslist ads. I don't. I guess it's easy to.
I bought a sofa or two, if that's what you're driving at.
Weird news.
What's a sofa?
A sofa.
And why are they filming in the dark?
It's always, their lighting is always very mysterious.
Who is this guy with Scorch?
Yeah, a sofa.
Is this new?
No, it's just one we hadn't dug up.
I don't remember this one, yeah.
No, we haven't watched it before.
Do we
for
have
sure.
to play the rest of this?
Yes, we do. It's
Okay.
weird news, for the love of God.
Okay.
They're about to get to the punchline.
Don't be
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
Don't be a bummer.
Yes, exactly. What was their names? It's easy to track if you've visited a site on Craigslist.
Right.
So police tracked it down and they busted this guy for false reporting. And then
the
they
girlfriend?
they gave the girlfriend a big round of applause. They gave him some. Sex offenders.
Oh, we're going to move on to the next story.
This is this next
Oh,
weird
you
news.
said
Lucky
there'd be,
us.
You said there'd be jokes, Opie.
I
There's
thought
a
that
couple
was a
jokes
joke
in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Not funny.
Sex offenders you don't laugh at sex offenders. No.
I like that. It's like Willie Geist right there.
Yeah.
We don't laugh at sex offenders.
He's not laughing, but let's make a joke.
Sex offenders, you don't laugh at sex offenders.
No.
57-year-old Charlie Price of Pittsfield, Massachusetts, probably watching the show right
Close to
now.
home.
Thanks,
Probably
Chucky. We
not.
love you, man.
Probably
Hey, you know
not.
what? If he's watching the show, we don't care what you do in your off time. Just don't tell us about it. Price, he convicted.
That was kind of funny.
There's some kind of sex criminal guy, and Scorch is assuming he's watching the show, and then he gives a little private shout out, like,
And a thumbs
hey,
up.
Hey, what do you do on your own time?
In case you needed an extra thumb for the kid.
If you're
you
a PFG TV fan, I don't care what you do.
You know what really
Just don't
happened?
tell us about it.
Right.
What really happened there was, as he was talking, he realized that he was just giving a thumbs up to the sex offender.
To the sex offender.
And so he had to try to think of something to cover.
Covered his tracks. He did a good job.
Because apparently everyone in Massachusetts
He's good. He thinks he's quick on his feet.
is watching Weird
Yeah,
News.
so.
Weird news.
I totally zoned out.
Yeah.
Should we start over?
Much
No.
like. Should we start over? Much like the audience.
You think so?
I don't know.
Let's take a listen.
Let's hear a little more, though. Weird news. I can't get enough.
Let's listen.
Massachusetts, probably watching the show right
Close to
now.
home.
Thanks, Chucky. We love you, man.
We love you.
Hey, you know what? If he's watching the show, we don't care what you do.
Das Matzenke Yujum. Maestrame Hunuba. Zinesti Hidruli. Das Bruli Fihedan Dankwa.
What exactly are you?
Terdem Fuden. Tike Takjak Hestien Ya. Tas BLP and Tisere Basamana. Kasim ni tahos wen kadem kopo te felheng me.
Why did this breeder put you in there in the first place?
Tas men jetske fulpa de galjes tenti. Jahroste diest, tegesh marvar. Ibn frukta mi fil töfna makape.
Blood for power. My kind of bargain.
Icher beske karanjor. Jagdiv mule helem. Zias ni itrida.
In your off time. Just don't tell us about it. Price, a convicted sex offender, been cited for disturbing the peace. You'll like this.
Oh, I will.
He admitted to kissing and fondling a cardboard cutout of a woman.
I've never seen concepts so poorly handled. or I've never heard thoughts so horribly explored.
Yes.
What? This is good stuff.
It's weird news.
He just points at him. You don't like this, and the guy's like, "What?
What do you got? Whoa, watch out, you.
You sure he'll be all right?
Oh my God.
A Rite Aid? He allegedly was intoxicated at.
Why was the Rite Aid part like at a Rite Aid?
I know. Instead of a joke there, you get in front of a Rite Aid?
Right.
Yeah, like,
where
in a
would it-
Rite Aid?
Where would it be located? Yeah. Cardboard. He's so panicked that he feels he's got to talk. That he's just wording
He didn't have a joke. He was allowed to say his name.
Yes.
Desperation
will cover absolutely nothing to say.
He said that.
Right.
Nothing.
After Right came out of his mouth, he was hoping something filled his mind.
You went like 5 seconds. So
I
you
got
hear
it.
that? Listen to how it just peters out and his tongue.
Oh God! And he's all like, his hands up.
yeah.
It's like Scorch, a Rite Aid.
And he
This is
sits back.
crazy.
Terrible.
Jesus.
Board cutout of a woman.
Oh my God.
Part of an advertising display at a Rite Aid.
Oh my. A Rite Aid?
He allegedly was intoxicated at the time.
No.
Walked into the Rite Aid pharmacy, grabbed a hold of the sunglass display, hugged it tightly, then began to lick and kiss the face of the cardboard cutout.
Wow. Now, did he try to get to second base with the cardboard cutout? Or?
That's a good one.
No.
No.
I'm just here to read. Don't ask me questions. Hey,
stop it. This is such a non-story.
Wow.
Of course it is. It's all been drunk.
That's why it's
Weird news. Marshall amps. Everything about this is
Sitting in the fucking lush red chair.
his friends with the spacker buckets.
Take it easy.
No.
No. No, that's not a punchline, but that's just like, come on, man.
I'm just saying, he was making out with her.
He's
It's
weird.
only natural that he's going to try to get himself a little, you know.
He's
feel her
weird.
up
It's
a
not
little.
disgusting.
Oh,
There's a
sorry.
difference.
There's a difference.
So this went on for about a minute. He was kissing his cardboard. That's good news.
Just the way the guy tries to get on the roll. And this fucking joke blocker steps in. What are you doing? It's fucking obvious. You idiot. Turn it back into a fucking, you know. I've never seen it done worse.
Yeah. It gets better.
It's not disgusting. There's a difference.
There's a difference.
So this went on for about a minute. He was kissing his cardboard cutout till he fell to the floor. So the behavior, he falling to the floor and him licking him, kissing his cardboard thing, the customers actually ran away from the store. So police arrived and they arrested this guy, a level 3 sex offender, and they say that way, I mean, he's a high risk for re-offending.
Level 3.
And out of this whole story, all I got was this guy Price gave a whole new meaning to the words
Jardins.
box. And there you go, my friends. That is today's installment of Weird News. Coming up, what?
Nothing?
You sure?
No, it's fine.
Can I say
Very
what's
funny, Scorch.
Can I say what's coming up?
Yes, please.
I don't have to because we have
Take
our
us
booth-
out. Take us out.
We have our booth babe Devin who's going to tell us what's coming up as we continue with the Comedy Cornucopia Cavalcade. Wow. Right here on Scorch TV. We're coming right back. Thanks for watching.
According to your exacting
The way
specifications,
he
Master.
fucking steamrolled his awful co-host so he could get to that fucking awful line.
What? You're meaning to hold on to your hats, people. Here it comes. Here it comes. Are you strapped in?
He designed the whole segment and got the co-host and everything. Yeah. Just for one.
He does not pass the ball.
Oh, no. He's shooting. Missing the entire backboard.
He's a ball hog. He's fucking he's playing basketball like fucking like Martinez. There's the ball in the goddamn
Martini, God damn it.
He threw the ball into the fence. Mancini, old horse.
We're just getting mad and pissed off.
Holy shit.
I'm going to be the straight man, but...
And the guy's and you can see he's geared up. They go, no.
I got this. The big punchline.
Punchline cover.
Big punchline comes later. You don't bring the funny, I bring the funny.
Weird news.
Where's the out? I know, I thought that was out. He doesn't music out, huh? Maybe we should
Weird News, okay.
Stories that are very strange. Weird News.
What's the next? I have to hear the beginning of the next segment.
No.
Just for a second. I don't want to watch it. I just want to hear it.
No, it's important. No, we don't have to do that.
I'm probably curious as to what he said after Weird News.
It's not up there, though. These are just individual clips.
But here's the thing. We watched Weird News episode 6.
Yeah.
And this thing on the computer here is Weird News episode 7.
Oh.
So.
Wait, he's only done one new weird news?
I gotta tell you, though.
Yeah.
The video's setting the internet on fire, man.
Why would you bring that up?
How many views?
Why would you bring the video is almost 3 years old.
No, that number's wrong.
And it has 176 views.
How many is that per day? How many click-throughs per day? How many people visiting?
We wouldn't be able to do it per day.
Yeah.
3 years, almost 3 years, so
About less than a third of a view.
Yeah.
a day.
per
So
day?
every third day or so, he gets a view.
Every third day, someone pops in.
And you know, he's got the people talking. He's got 3 likes.
Hold on a second. How many?
3 likes.
Three likes.
That's one
No,
for
no, no.
Scorch, one for his co-host.
Yeah.
It would be.
And
it would-
Scorch's mom.
The guy that wrote the Weird News theme song.
It's a nine. It's more like a 1/9 or 1/10 of a view per day.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
that
it's
was.
not
I thought
that
that
bad.
math was a
High.
little wrong.
Yeah.
Episode 6 that we just watched.
Yes.
Did you see how many views that had?
I didn't see that.
I didn't pay attention.
Trap Dog? How many?
45.
No.
4,500. That's
45,000.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. 45,000?
45,000.
Like, it doesn't have to be viral, but his videos aren't even a sneak.
Urhod Yilkenzenyet. Jik inter, mebeg drest pastiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain. Mafurk naho ratiest bi elmu, intisor ma hefne.
How do you get 40 people accidentally stumble on it for more than 45 times?
It's not even a tickle in a nostril.
That's terrible.
It's completely free of any symptoms.
And it's healthy.
Yeah, it couldn't be healthier. Lots of red blood cells pumping through.
Can we see Weird News episode 7?
Of course you can. It's going viral.
Oh, weird news.
Some are odd and some do range stories that are very strange. Weird news.
Fun stories today, kids. Police in Osceola, Florida. Have you been to Osceola?
I have not. I can't say that I have no idea where that is.
They're looking for 2 people that held up a 7-Eleven. The person they're looking for, they say he lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Oh, no kidding.
He was dressed up as SpongeBob.
Oh, familiar with his work.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Does you...
Be well.
What happened?
That got some laughs right there.
Right.
The audience.
What was the joke?
Well, he was dressed. You see, SpongeBob.
SquarePants dresses that
Is
way.
there such a word as audient? I'm trying to figure out how you would word that. Holy shit.
He lives in a pineapple under the sea. Does SpongeBob. Right.
Yeah.
You know.
As SpongeBob.
Oh, familiar with his work.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Does your son steal things now that he watches constantly?
Yeah, he's a huge SpongeBob fan.
Now, he got away with an undisclosed amount of cash.
Do you think they got as far as they can go with SpongeBob?
I've never heard like so many words equal 0 on a contribution scale.
Police say it's not unusual for somebody to wear a costume when they rob someplace.
Right.
Which explains why you still have your Elvira outfit in the back of your car.
I do, because I've been known to, not armed robbery. I go and I claim I have a gun, because I don't want to do any serious
Well,
time.
with the Elvira thing,
I'm too pretty to go to jail.
It's cleavage.
This is...
It's 2 utterly witless men.
I don't know what this is.
But it should be viral for the awfulness
This
of
is
it.
2 people without a particularly biting sense of humor.
Why would Elvira, why would him having an Elvira costume mean that explains...
What?
He doesn't rob places.
No.
None of that made any sense.
When...
He wears costumes too.
The most uncomfortable banter I've ever seen.
Wow.
If David Brent actually existed, I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Without any,
charm.
Right, this is what the real life of David Brent is.
Oh, because he thinks this is just killing.
Oh my God.
All right, keep going.
I don't want to do any serious
Well,
time.
with the Elvira thing,
I'm too pretty to go to jail.
It's cleavage robbery with Elvira.
I get the man boobs, I push them together.
Cleavage robbery?
Yeah. So,
And as far as you being too pretty to go to jail,
not happy. No, you're not buying that?
I'm going to arrange for that to happen someday.
Well,
We're going
that's-
to
Help me. A droid is not supposed to dream. This mind is overwhelming. This prison was the creation of an ancient race, the Rakata. They are dead, but their machines remain, controlling the prison like an artificial brain. I have been hooked into this brain for 47 hours. I didn't think it was possible for a droid to go insane.
Why are you hooked into the brain?
I was built to interface with the prison brain and bring the prison's communication system online, so the Empire can use them. I have found the communications network, but the command console requires a key. Records show escaped Eshka have it. I'm not programmed for combat.
A Sith fears no one.
Forgive me. My social interpretation algorithms are scrambled. Were you volunteering to help? I must humbly ask you to recover the key from the Eshka and reactivate the command console.
If you're going to make me feel guilty, I'll do it.
Thank you. The Eshka have the key to the command console. Once you've activated it, I will bring the communication system online and contact you.
Blasted, worthless fools. You look hale enough. I have a task for you. My servants were meant to capture live Eshka for my personal study. They failed. I will give you the opportunity to succeed in their place.
I live to serve.
Now, I will not settle for any Eshka you might find. Only those talented in the Force are worthy of my attention. Batter them down sufficiently, and this device will fully subdue them. My droids will collect them afterward. I'd best be pleased with the results.
As you say.
Do not return until your task is done.
We're going to put a camera on you, get you arrested, and just watch the fun that
That'll be
ensues.
that's a good segment for Sports TV.
Holy they are rambling on about nothing.
They're riffing. Stop.
Riffing?
They're riffing about it.
If jokes were mines, these two have avoided stepping on any of them.
All limbs intact.
Oh my God, they're
Holy
fucking.
shit, they made it completely across the field.
Wow.
Incredible.
Wow.
Incredibly, they made it all the way.
I've never seen two people miss so many humor opportunities.
And Scorch revisited
There were complications,
the
Master.
I'm too pretty
Please
to go
don't
to jail
deactivate
concept,
me.
so he could say, "Yeah, I'm gonna send you to jail."
Send you to jail.
Put a camera and watch what happens.
We heard a ping from a joke, so we sent you to one. But it was a false. We thought a joke washed up our sword, but it turned out to not be one.
Yes, turned out to be an adult statement passed off as
Put a camera on you, get you arrested, and just watch the fun that ensues.
There's a good segment for
In Glendale, Arizona, 76-year-old Bobby Guyton accused, very interesting story here, forcing his maid to touch his crotch.
Oh, that's sexual harassment.
While she was cleaning his mobile home.
I bet you the guy's laughing at something else. They're probably watching it all in the family.
Yeah, right. He's just so bored. He's watching something else. That's funny.
Shit.
Keep going.
Oh, yeah, please.
While she was cleaning his mobile home. He admitted doing this, but he claimed that Satan told him to.
The devil made me do it, in other words.
Devil made me. Jim, are you okay?
You're not cool.
Yeah.
Jimmy's not cool. It's watching two uncles talk. This guy's tickle your tonsils.
Well, which one of that?
All right, I guess we're done with that.
Weird. No, come on. Please, I gotta hear this. This banter back and forth. Again, not funny, but fun.
We haven't even explored this guy's debut on the show.
Yeah. Debut.
It's his debut? No, he's not.
You never heard from this co-host.
I remember this guy.
He's been the last.
Except for today.
He's an awful, weird-looking potato head face. With dumb face.
With nothing to contribute.
You know what my favorite part about this whole thing is? This guy, he knows this sucks. But he did it 3 years ago, and he's like, oh, fuck it, that was lame. It just, whatever.
Like 170 hits.
And 3 years later, Jim Norton has to get on the Opie and Anthony show and point out that he has a dumb Mr. Potato Head face.
Giant fruit cups are enraging.
Just dress in the pool to drink beers or rip bong hits in high school.
That's
Jimmy.
right. This guy
Come on,
has,
lighten up.
obviously.
This guy's
This guy kid.
great. Wow.
All right, keep going.
Told me to have her touch my crotch since I haven't had sex since 1980.
1980?
The same Rite Aid delivery he used there, the Rite Aid delivery.
He has the timing of a fucking bowling ball being hurled through a window. It's just jarring and upsetting.
Never touched my crotch since I haven't had sex since 1980.
1980?
Good thing for.
Oh my fucking.
Wow.
Me, it's since 87, so I'm not at that level yet.
Yeah, this guy's making me feel good. I thought I was in a drought.
You know what? He's rushing because fucking joke trampler next to him, who looks like Anton LaVey from the Church of Satan, will just babble over everyone. Does he look like Anton LaVey?
Poor Scorch.
Oh, he's holding a remove the humor ritual, and it's working very well. Lord of Darkness, remove any funny thoughts you may have. Your wish is granted.
He also had to stumble over it because I think halfway through he realized that Scorch had ran to his punchline.
Yes.
Scorch had been since 1987 for me.
Yeah.
And the guy was working on getting to saying, I thought I had been in a drought.
Oh my God. Yeah, please let's hear that again, because...
I'm going to take it on my leg. Words that I say.
Good thing for me is
It gets funnier every time.
Oh my God.
And there's no pause. No. That's the weird thing. He doesn't let it settle in for a half a second. The fucking
Scorch says 1980. 1980?
the Hindenburg radio guy wasn't that excited about what he was talking about. It's like,
he thinks he sees something fun. The beauty of him is he
Yes.
thinks it's these banal thoughts that he mistakes for gems.
Yeah.
It's like he's picking up a piece of broken glass. A diamond? He has to quietly put it back down.
why'd the chicken cross the road?
And he knows that he can count on old Scorchy to pick up
yeah.
exactly like if he sets up something like 1980 is the thing, he knows Scorch is going to come back with something strong.
Dude, you just pop it up next to the net and I'll spike it down.
But what happens is every time this guy tries to get to a punchline, Scorch walks through fucking banging tambourines and cymbals, ruining it. Please, one more time.
You got it.
Oh my God, it's all I want to listen to.
Satan told me to have her touch my crotch since I haven't had sex since 1980.
1980?
Good thing for me it's been since 87, so I'm not at that level yet. So
Yeah, but this guy's making me feel good. I thought I was in a drought.
I thought I was in a drought.
Yeah, I did the 1987 deal. It's over.
All right, look.
I got the gig.
the fact is, you know what I mean? I could have gone.
And he's getting pissed that the audience is laughing at the other two.
The audience member is laughing at the other dude. He's supposed to be laughing at Scorch.
What are the other options that guy laughing has? Like, is it either these two, or there's a photo of a burned infant? Yes. Like, what is his other laugh option that he's choosing this to laugh at?
Al Qaeda's behind him. The knife.
It's 87, so I'm not at that level yet. So
Yeah, but this guy's making me feel good. I thought I was in a drought.
the fact is, you know what I mean? I could have gone that way, but I wasn't going to do that. The
All right,
question
sorry.
I want to know is, okay, throughout the...
Just so you know.
He just bowled over his... Like, that guy made a joke, and he goes, I could have made that joke, but I didn't... Why did he say that?
First of all, he did make that joke. He said 87. I didn't go that way, and the guy went, sorry.
Wow.
What a fucking abusive, awful relationship
Scorch
these
is
two are.
terrible.
Jim, would you still do the Opie and Anthony show if whenever you made a joke, Anthony piped in with, I could have made that joke, but what I was going to say was...
No, and if he did,
I could have done that.
Oh, sorry.
I decided not to.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I could have been to Caroline's tonight.
Caroline's?
I decided not.
What a dynamic between these two.
It's great.
Abysmal.
I was in a drought.
The fact is, you know what I mean? I could have gone that way, but I wasn't going to do that. The question I want to know is, okay, throughout the whole thing, bad move, first of all, scummy move.
Shame on you.
Yeah, really dirty, scummy move. But what I want to know is, what kind of mobile home has it made?
Right. Like, you know, the thing is, this guy could have a house with no wheels if he would just fire the staff. You know what I mean? He's spending so much money on servants. He can have a real house.
Go on.
Because you know what it was? He did the punchline twice because he heard a weird noise after it that he had never heard before. What was that? And he didn't know what it was. He thought someone was injured or something fell.
He's showing Scorch up really bad here.
Yeah, he's
Scorch
killing.
not going to be had. Fucking just slaying. Scorch is just sitting there. I could have went with fire. You stand. That was mine.
He needs to punch his mouth. Smart story.
It's weird.
I got it.
Finally, 29-year-old Victor Burgos from New York. Yeah, the stupid idea to play Catch Me If You Can with the local police.
Scorch's idea of theatrics is just it's the second story, and he goes, finally.
He should say that after everything he does because people feel like they've been there a lot longer.
The stupid idea to play Catch Me If You Can with the local police.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Not good.
He was wanted on multiple charges.
Right.
And he didn't think he'd get caught, so he decided to do what anyone would think a criminal would do. He got on Facebook and dared the cops to come down. So they did. Pretty plain and
shocking.
Federal and local authorities.
Now this is becoming this last I'm just watching that bar. I want to
I wish it was at the beginning and this was a 6-hour program. I have to watch the other guy try to make his point. Yes. Right.
Oh boy.
Just little aside. He's just throwing in little noises so people remember that he's there.
Oh boy, that figures. Yeah.
He's trying to make an impact the whole time without realizing that
figures.
Nobody's watching.
No, he's just
Come on.
Shocking. Local authorities got him in charge, and I think I'm an egomaniac.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even do this stuff. He tried to tell the cops it wasn't him when they actually got into his house. Okay. My ego. Yeah. He had a wall sign.
How many one-word answers to this?
I stink, therefore I am. Oh, fucking A.
All right. And you know my ego. He had a wall-size poster of his wanted poster on his wall. And when the cops got to his house, he was still on his Facebook page, still typing away. Get me, so there you go. On his wall.
No kidding. Wow.
And when the cops got to his house, he was still on his Facebook page, still typing away, saying it wasn't me, come get me. So
it wasn't me, come get me.
Why would he say that?
He wouldn't say that.
Why would he say it wasn't me, come get me?
It wasn't me, come get me, me.
If he was
Poster, wall
confessing.
poster.
Especially if he had a poster-sized poster. There's wanted poster on his poster wall.
Thank you. I am bringing the communication system online now. I will inform my Imperial makers of your help. It will be a relief to be free of this brain. Strange, as I have not been programmed to feel anxiety. Relief should be impossible.
Oh my God.
Weird snooze.
There you go. He also not only got arrested for being stupid.
Oh, wait. I think the big punchline.
Of course there's a big punchline.
Wait, hold on.
Big punchline.
This is about
To end it all.
the wanted poster, the cops getting him.
He stepped on him and said, ketchup. Ketchup.
I can't think.
You can't guess. Okay. Leave it to
I just can't. I want to see the guy. I want to see the guy with the fucking rolled up giant sleeve cuffs reaction.
Still on his Facebook page, still typing away, saying it wasn't me, come get me. So there you go. He also not only got arrested for being stupid and all the things he did, but he got arrested for talking crap, and he's full of garbage. And that, my friends, is today's installment of Weird News. So
Extra weird.
We've got, like I said, so many things.
Extra weird.
That was just extra weird. No punchline.
No
there.
punch. Sometimes it's just weird.
All right.
Not funny.
Oh boy, do I love weird news.
You do?
There's probably no more installments.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Weird news.
It's 10:25. Oh my God.
How did that happen?
Wow. Weird news.
Weird News did it.
Yep.
All right, y'all.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Why don't we start our weekends then?
Why don't we do that?
Jimmy's going to be at Caroline's this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight
Tickets
and
still
Sunday.
available.
For tonight and Sunday, yeah.
Saturday sold out. Wow. So get your tickets for tonight. Not many for tonight, I would assume.
Nope.
And
Yeah,
Sunday, 212-757-4100. Thanks to Humble and Fred. That was a lot of fun to listen to today. Thanks to Scorch, wherever the fuck you are. Thanks to
PFJ.
Frankie Valley. Oh yeah, that's how it goes, right.
They don't cry.
Yeah, I said that plenty of times.
You know what?
What?
I'd like to tell the listening audience before we go.
Weird copy. The Steven Singer Jewelers. Your mom needs a Mother's Day gift. You know, that's kind of funny, really, when you think about it. The mom needs a Mother's Day gift.
Mother's Day!
That's right, shut up. My gig.
Sorry.
You're the sidekick.
You got a home invasion story?
Oh, you want to go there?
Yeah, I love those.
I got Scorch TV ready to roll.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Let's hear a little
We can do
Scorch
Home
TV.
Invasion any day, but
That-
we got Scorch TV.
That's a home invasion, too. If you have his channel on, you feel invaded.
We got a. What's the setup, man? Because we do have a lot of.
Oh,
hopefully,
my God.
hopefully we have a lot
Yeah.
of new people checking us out this week. I guess there's some kind of free preview going on.
Yeah,
I don't know about
series.
this. When did that start?
It started on technically Sunday. It lasts for this week and next week.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
And all the series.
So we should be doing like some special things.
Well,
to try to hook these people in.
We got the weekend special. We're
No one
going out.
listens.
I think our brilliant talent just carries our it just carries.
This weekend is the worst of the Saturday. That's really countdown. Can be good.
Anyway, Scorch is we worked with Scorch back in the oldie
This
days.
girl with a suitcase is trying to get our attention. Who is she? Oh, what did she do?
She's a lawyer. She's
Just a tall drink of water.
But what is she doing here with her luggage?
She's doing radio. She does Red Eye and she does radio. She's a lawyer in Chicago. And
Oh,
She does
okay.
a lot of radio.
Did
and-
we have her in here?
No, but she's a friend of mine. So she was just texting me.
Okay.
She's saying goodbye.
That's
nice.
fine. I saw her waving at everybody as she came through with her luggage, and now she's leaving with her luggage. All right.
Yeah, Scorch, we worked with him at WAAF when first hooked up in the radio biz. And Scorch worked there also. Well, we went on our merry way. And
he never did.
And had a pretty prosperous, pretty nice career going for ourselves. Knock wood continues.
And he's been stuck in neutral ever since.
Yeah, and Scorch went nowhere.
Absolutely. Well, he went somewhere. One
Yeah.
shitty market to the next. Shitty
To the next. And apparently now what he's doing is producing and starring in his own TV show.
God damn, we don't have our own TV show.
No, we
Plus,
don't.
When you think about it this way, you guys went from Boston to New York, and you're still stuck here in New York.
Excuse me, we went from Boston to New York, and then from New York to nationwide.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sam.
Well, that
We're all
was,
over.
I was going to credit Scorch for going from Boston to Syracuse to Vegas.
Manch Vegas.
Is he still
Vegas.
calling it Manch Vegas?
Yeah, that's what the locals call it.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
And
Manch Vegas.
what's their slogan in Manchester?
New Hampshire?
I don't remember.
It should be we suck.
Well, they're playing off the whole if what happens in
Match Vegas stays in Match Vegas.
Well,
what happens in Manchester, nobody hears about.
Yeah, no one cares. So Scorch
the
has
home
a,
of herpes sores.
Scorch has a TV show.
Yeah.
But it's what he does is
Whoa. She started on public access.
Yes,
which
it started
is
on public
kind of
access.
important to
What's the name of
you're
the
about to
program?
say.
It's called PFG TV.
What does PFG stand for?
PFG stands for
Pretty effing good.
And the effing is a bad word.
It's a very bad word. You can't say it on TV.
That means pretty good.
Thank God for the beep.
And
Yes.
the lip sync.
Yes.
But he started.
Pretty fucking good.
See?
He started on like public access, doing it out of like a bar.
Mm-hmm.
He's moved on since we last visited him.
Wow.
He's trying to do like a late night talk show.
So this is taken off, I guess.
It's taken off in a major way. What he does now is he solicits people to be quote unquote sponsors.
Yeah.
And then he uses that money to buy time on the My Network in New Hampshire.
So what he's doing is
An
an infomercial.
Yes, the show starts with the following program has been paid for by private sponsors. They do not reflect
what the views of Scorch.
Yes. So what it is like an ad for Dick Cream or anything that you'd see late at night.
After the director. Sorry, Ryan. Just joking. I think it was pointing at Brian. That's Brian.
That's Scorch.
We're just looking at the Scorch.
Wait, you know, he's wearing a white suit. He's dressed like Pablo Escobar before he got shot. And he's at a podium. What's he doing?
That's the show.
That's his desk.
Oh, so he's sitting. I'm sorry, it's a desk.
He's sitting
With
at
a
the
laptop. Now,
what he does is like he gets sponsors. Like one sponsor was this clothing company, and he ended the plug with their clothes are finally going to be going on sale. They should be this week. So it's sponsors like that he obviously just goes up to them and he's able to talk to them as if he's a real show, and they take him seriously because they're as much of a joke as he is. And then they give him money, and he puts it in his pocket, and he doesn't pay anyone.
Of course, why would he?
No.
Now, I see him at a desk that looks like it just is a desk from someone's garage sale or garage.
Well, he's since moved on from the desk. I guess he thought it did look, and now he uses a side table.
Oh, a side table, and then he's got a couch where his guests sit.
That has to have a lot of jizz on it.
And Nick, his guy on the couch.
Yeah, it's like a sidekick.
Yeah.
It's set up like a, like a talk show on real television, except it looks nothing like it.
No, yeah, it's obviously.
It's a very cheesy version.
He's got a Toshiba laptop, and instead of doing the smart thing where he sticks the PFG.
I did as you said.
Yes. My droids reported very favorable results. I should have plenty of specimens to begin my research. Your service has been perfectly adequate. I require nothing else at the moment. Take your reward and be out of my sight.
I am most grateful.
TV sticker over the logo on the laptop, so it's as if it's a custom laptop. He sticks it above the logo, so you see both logos.
Of course he does.
I bet you he got Toshiba to give him money or something. He probably said.
That's true.
Am I having a seizure?
No.
Are you seeing him like jump around the screen? What kind of fucking editing is he doing?
Oh, it's not. I mean,
it's not good.
I thought he was having a seizure. All of a sudden, he was like standing up, and then he popped it, and now he's sitting back down.
Can we hear something? Can we start the show? We gotta hear something.
Andy, New Hampshire. Andy.
I know. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Scorch, man. I'm following after Howard. He does the whole thing, like the Snapple ads and everything like that. It's corny. It sucks. He does this other thing, the pause for the cause.
Yeah.
He sticks himself in the cage. I think he tries to assault them once.
Oh, we did the pause in the cause thing.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's
we were
why-
trying to get one of our fans to throw mustard or something.
Well, no,
on
it
him.
worked. That's why he doesn't call on the show anymore because
Well, someone's
one of our
upset.
fans threw yellow paint all
yellow
over
paint.
him.
Oh,
while
they
he was-
did?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Was he mad?
He was very
he was
upset.
very bad.
All right, Sam's got better audio than
Yeah,
that.
because
okay.
I now have a source in Manch Vegas who is sending me his show on a weekly basis.
Manch Vegas.
Does he hate this? Does he hate us?
He doesn't. No, he still has a lot of love for the Opie and Anthony show, but he probably won't come on the air because he knows that you guys will harm him.
Holy shit, his YouTube clip has 33 views so far.
Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
fuck, that's good.
It's because there's so many television viewers that they're like, I've seen this on TV.
That's true. Why look at it on
Who's
YouTube?
a huge fan of Scorch?
Yes, I do.
Colin Quinn can't get
Oh,
enough
yeah,
of
yeah.
Scorch and his TV show. Everything that has to do with Scorch,
loves
Colin
him.
loves. So, all right, Sam cut up one of the shows. Scorch starts the show. It's the first day of spring, and Nick on the couch will be hitting Nick on the coach, or you
Couch.
meant to say couch?
Yeah,
Okay.
strong.
Nick on the couch will be hitting the streets soon.
Ah.
It's Scorch and PFG TV.
Yeah. Can you pause for 1 second?
Yeah, exactly.
This already stinks.
Who's applauding?
Well, he has an in-studio audience, the crowd he calls it, of approximately 10 to 11 people.
Where is the studio, by the way?
I believe the studio is. I look still to be a public access studio, and then he records it at the public access studio, says that it's live, and then gives it to My Nine and pays for the slot. That would be the truth.
Okay.
And the audience obviously can't, because he has like a local band on. The audience is obviously friends of the band.
Oh, I see.
No interest in what he's doing.
In what he's doing. Well, of course.
Okay.
Before we do anything else, first of all, you can continue clapping. I like that, you know. Jesus, don't mind it. Today, this show here, ladies and gentlemen, is the first day of spring of 2010. Yeah! Winter, you can kiss my ass, baby. You know what I mean? You all know Nick Carter.
Terrible edit.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean? And then it just stops.
You don't like it, Jimmy?
No, you getting people riled up telling old man Winter to kiss your ass?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Stupid.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Hush. Which of my children are you? Why have they sent you to me?
I'm looking for a machine that can rebuild me.
The Rakata called me the Mother Machine. I call myself a Shah. My children are as numerous as the Rakata once were. I called them Twi'lek, Sabrak, Eshka. I loved them all. I can remake you, but I must ask you to free me. I will no longer slave to the Rakata. Their age is done.
How do I free you?
The Rakata gave me the freedom to create within their parameters, but they built me to be far more powerful. Disable the terminals nearby. They restrain me. With release, I will remake you however you please.
There could be something in that. Power for you is power for us.
Bah. What she calls affection is just a series of subroutines. Don't trust her.
Sorry, but the voices in my head say not to help you, and I'm inclined to agree. Rebuild me now.
Then you abandon your mother. I hope your pattern poisons those tyrants.
You all know Nick Carpinelli, right? Everybody say hi.
Who knows him?
Everybody.
don't know
Who's
Nick
everybody?
Carpinelli.
What's funny is Nick Carpinelli. He works in New Hampshire, and apparently he started in Boston as Scorch's intern. So Scorch likes to make a big deal that this is one of his intern success stories because he's doing middays in New Hampshire.
Wow.
Where Scorch is doing afternoons.
Well, that's
pretty
big,
impressive.
Yeah.
You all know Nick Carpinelli, right? Everybody say hi, Nick. Hi, Nick.
Everybody.
What's up? Nick is our man on the couch, our beloved man on the couch, and soon enough, we're going to be doing something.
We're going to be featuring Man on the Couch.
We're going to be doing that Man on the Couch segment. Soon enough, if you're watching at home and you would like Nick to bring the portable couch to your town, email us, and Nick will be doing the Man on the Couch street thing.
There are many things we can do on the couch.
There are a lot of things you can do on the couch.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And some of them we can actually show on the TV show.
Some of them we can't, but we're still up for that.
Some of them will be on YouTube or YouPorn or one of the other things, you know what I mean? So
we'll work that out later.
These guys have no clue that they suck at dick. That's the beauty of this show.
What rapport.
This is what makes Scorch better than any person that's ever existed.
Yes.
That
He has no clue.
as much as he just bullshits
this
and
is.
lies and he thinks like he's the definition of delusions of grandeur.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he
yeah,
believes
yeah.
every bit of bullshit that he says.
Oh, yeah.
He thinks he's
this
awesome.
He thinks this is huge.
The audience is standing.
Do you think?
He would tell me in Syracuse that when he was on afternoons on K-Rock, he used to go to the mall and he had to stop going because people from the second tier in the mall would be leaning over the rail and yelling, "Scorch, Scorch."
Were they really?
I mean, he was recognized once while I was in Syracuse working with him. And he had this line that he always gave at restaurants or anytime anybody asked him. The girl comes up to him and goes, "Hey, aren't you?" Because his voice is distinctive, and
Of
she
course,
goes,
yeah.
"Hey, aren't you on the radio?" And he goes, "No, I'm sitting right here."
That was his line.
And he did it every time. Of course, that was followed up by the girl saying, "Yeah, you're on K-Rock, right?" And Scorch had to say, "No, that I used to be, but now I'm on."
You think?
No, man,
Rock
PFG,
105.
PFG TV.
You think he believes that no one is saying hi to him in public because he's so famous they just want to leave him alone?
So, like he's the type like people like kind of just look at him when he walks in. Oh yeah, he knows who I am.
All right,
He looked
let's-
at me.
Don't go up to him. He's eating.
Let's move on with PFG TV, our old friend Scorch. Scorch starts his weird news segment.
Yes, Weird News is one of his go-to bits.
And
like doucher dressing.
Yes.
And Sam, the sarcastic son of a bitch, writes, in which he reads news stories and gives no punchlines.
he just reads the story.
Before we do that, though, why don't we get into our segment that we call Weird News, shall we? Weird News, Vail, Colorado.
What the fuck?
Was that supposed to be like weird science?
Yes. Was he ripping off Paul Schaefer there?
He uses all his radio drops on the show. Like half of the drops he uses on this show, he was doing in Syracuse on the radio.
All right,
This is what's awful about this show. Besides the fact that he has an office chair, he has a fucking desk. It looks like something that your grandmother has in the beginning of her apartment.
Yeah,
put a
yeah.
Hummel on.
Yeah, like right by the front door of her apartment.
Very
you'd
good,
you'd
yes.
put this against
With
the
a-
wall.
with a doily.
And put Hummels and a doily. Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. The desk is terrible.
Mark from New Hampshire. We got all the sports fans
Vegas?
checking in. Men's Vegas checking in. Yes, Mark. Yes, Mark.
Happy birthday.
Douche
This guy is such a hack. His editing is terrible on the PFG.
Yeah,
And
there
then
you
go to his radio show and you get his brain cell stimulator. He makes it sound like he has a screener, but he doesn't have the screener. He records it on the commercial break, introduces their name, and then half the time they pick up the call and he's already saying hello to them. Like he doesn't know who it is.
Wait, what's brain cell? Brain cell stimulator. He's been doing it for years. It's his go-to bit. All it is a trivia question. He just asks it. He goes, a study says that guys think about this 90% of the time. So you think it's sex, but it's actually food or something like that.
Oh my God.
And then it plays
So
the music,
bad.
or he goes to commercials, and he answers the phones himself.
Yeah.
And then he comes back, he records the calls, and he goes, all right, Sam, pick up line 3. And then he plays the recording. So it sounds like Sam the intern is picking up line 3.
Picking up line 3, and then a lot of times he just blows it by.
And he won't remember where he started the recording. So like he'll go, Sam, pick up line 3. And then
You
the
boys are
recording will
brilliant.
say, all right, Sam. And then the recording will say it again.
He has a good show.
I love Scorches. He also does the because he doesn't have a screener, so he asks the caller what their name is, and then he'll introduce them by name when he comes back as if there was a screener. Which, to his credit, he said that you two invented.
What was it? What did we invent?
Giving the name before you pick up the call. Opie and Anthony first.
Oh, wow. A little credit from Scorch.
Thank you.
But you took Feels for Meals from him.
Please,
so
please tell everyone you don't know us.
it's a give and please. He always tells people it's a give and take.
What a
you
terrible-
guys take his bits and he takes.
You hear this,
yeah.
Jimmy?
It's a give and take.
Sam
Wow.
told us that years ago. That Scorch goes that we've been just trading bits over the years
He
with
tells
each
people-
other. Oh my God! Don't do this, Scorch.
Instead of telling people that you took doucher dressing, his bit, and goofed on it,
We did it as a goof.
he tells people that you took the bit.
Yeah.
That you do.
I'm proud to say that Opie and Anthony do this. No, we trade bits.
But Scorch, try this bit.
When we were in Syracuse and he was moving to New Hampshire, he told me 3 months before he was moving to New Hampshire that he was going there. It was done. He knew in 3 months I'm moving. I was a free intern and I was coming back to New York anyway. His sidekick that was counting on him to make a living, he told him the night before their last show, oh, by the way, Friday, that's our last show. I'm moving to New Hampshire on Monday.
Thanks.
Why did he tell him last minute he didn't want to take him, or why did he do that?
They
Well, he
probably
wasn't
didn't
taking him.
They probably didn't have a budget to bring Scorch's guys.
I mean, they paid Scorch bare bones, so they weren't taking his sidekick to New Hampshire, and he didn't want to. Instead, he told his sidekick while he knew that he was going to New Hampshire that he was sending out their tapes and not to worry about anything.
Think he was sending that tape?
Not to one person.
I would listen to Scorch every fucking day.
Who isn't?
And now he's gonna play this on.
I've gone home and listen. He's streaming.
Right.
So if you're bored in the afternoons, you got to just turn him on for 15 minutes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
great.
Catch a little Scorch.
Let's do the weird news thing without the punchlines.
Weird news. Vail, Colorado. Neighbors noticing an unusual amount of traffic going in and out of Charles Guadalupe's house.
Oh, was Charles specializing in?
Charles was specializing in, actually, it's funny, he has no love for the last welcome mat on his house. Says, don't come back without a warrant. They came back with a warrant, and he got busted for cocaine distribution. Stupid bastard.
A guy got busted in Colorado.
That's weird.
What the fuck is weird about that?
More funny.
That's not weird news.
This is going great.
It's like, you know how Leno does headlines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like that.
But Leno pumps it up with a little punchline.
And there's a punchline and there's something like
brings
weird.
it all together.
Jik inter, mebeg drest pastiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain. Litiest tikinti twetlek. Mafork naho ratiest bi elmu. Intisor ma hefne.
The Dread Masters are worth more than your entire species. Don't make me destroy you.
Ziniest jur drukal jasbro, li hidan naka miest hija. Maro gialdest mat gzenki, tom korz kil miestra hulba. Garf kiodiam, tiest ziti kor mili kiest madwa.
You dare seek control over the Dread Masters?
Majiwa storiest, jit kelamst mietke inti.
Fear.
Yardat, kieneth rebiat.
None can contain us, not this prison, not the Republic, and certainly not these creatures.
You'd still be the Eshkar's playthings if not for me.
Fear. We are the Dread Masters. Show your respect.
I thought you were supposed to be scary. I'm barely breaking a sweat.
Lovely. Enough. Releasing us from the Eshkar's grip warrants some degree of mercy.
In here, men! Take down the Imperials! Secure the Dread...
Warden Graal, how nice to see you.
That lump in your throat, it's panic. Think on what will happen next.
Show the Republic the true meaning of terror.
First, the pupils dilate, muscles tighten, hysteria replaces rationality, and then... the mind shatters.
It's not safe down here. Let's get you back in Imperial territory. Commander Callum, the Dread Masters are ready for extraction.
I knew you wouldn't fail us, my lord. I am Commander Callum, my lords. It's my honor to ensure your safe passage off Belsavis. An evacuation team awaits you in minimum security.
Good. We'll strike out at once. But first, we terrorize the Eshkar. You have much skill. Learn from what you've seen today. May it fuel your power.
The Dread Masters aren't known for their compliments, but I agree with their assessment. All that remains is your debriefing. I will await your company aboard the space station. Commander Callum, out.
Ironic, quirky about the story.
I actually think
double entendre, something.
Leno saw Scorch do weird news and stole it and started doing headlines.
Yeah.
Scorch and his
his sidekick.
Oh, this is TFGTV, the podcast.
It's like Tippy Tom.
I've never heard two people with worse chemistry.
Yeah, there's nothing there between these two.
Terrible.
There's a track on here later that really...
Well, why don't we try this one? Scorch tells an interesting story with a killer punchline.
This is part of the
I would
weird news
assume that the
segment.
punchline is not a punchline or killer.
I mean, it's a pretty good joke.
Interesting story, and this is a true thing. This past weekend, I hosted, I'm a ring announcer for mixed martial arts, MMA. This kid the other day, 26 seconds into the fight, the ring girl stood next to me like, he's running away. And I'm too busy looking at the ring girls. I wasn't looking at the fights. 26 seconds into it, this kid ran out of the ring. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. The kid ran, and this is on my mom's life, true story. 26 seconds in, the ref said, we're going to call it ref stoppage. It's really called something like afraid to fight or fear of the fight. But the referee didn't want to embarrass the kid. And I think in this situation, MMA must have stood for move my ass. Because this kid was like, wow.
Holy shit. I know.
No. And you have to...
I was
Keep fucking that chicken.
Holy shit.
That's funny. I'm funny.
He had to keep reiterating that it was a true story.
Well, the awkwardness of the whole thing is that, like we said, there's like 11, 12 people sitting in the studio audience.
Yeah.
So there's deafening silence. He can see every face.
Yeah.
Just looking at him and just staring and not laughing.
And he must have seen people looking like, are you kidding? You ran out of the ring, so he had to go, true story, on my mother's life.
Yeah, somebody was pointing at him going, no, that's got to be a lie. That can't be true.
I was only joking.
Wow.
That story is not interesting on any level.
None level.
It's called fear of fighting.
And MMA stands for what?
Move my ass.
Move my ass.
Know what I mean?
Know what I mean?
Okay, terrific. Does he think of these things at all before he says them?
Yes. He writes.
Nothing.
He's a great writer, Jim.
He writes.
Oh, shit, he's going to use that sound clip now, too.
He used to try out lines on me on his sidekick and then do them on the air, even though we'd tell him.
Please tell me you fake laugh.
I always did. His sidekick would get so pissed off because he'd be like, Scorch, that's terrible. And I would every single time go, actually, dude, that's kind of funny. The listeners aren't going to like that one.
Would you think it was funny?
That was terrible. It was always awful. His sidekick would be looking at me like, you're fucking me here, man.
That's great.
Does Scorch believe you?
Yeah, he would believe me, and he would do it with such gusto on the air.
Would he get a laugh?
Never.
Well, we move on, Anthony, with Scorch ending weird news with some trouble from the crowd.
What?
Yeah, like,
does he have to handle hecklers or something?
No, I think he just, this is early in the show, and he's already getting a little frustrated that the crowd's not going with him on everything.
Yeah,
They're all checking their iPhones.
Yeah, waiting for the band to come on.
Texting, yeah.
Texting.
And finally, if you're going to go to a Kmart to get supplies for your meth lab, there's two things. A, don't shoplift. And B, leave the meth lab at home. This guy, Justin Hill,
Wait a minute.
You bring the meth lab.
What?
What
You
is
can't
that
just move a
fucking...
meth lab around.
But if you're going to get supplies for your meth lab at Kmart, A, don't shoplift. B, leave your meth lab at home.
So where do you think this story's going?
I have no idea, but probably nowhere. That's what I would think.
That's your guess.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
This guy, Justin Hill of Warsaw, Indiana, originally just charged with shoplifting, but he's not that bright. So he says, he told the cops, okay, my ID is in my van, can I go get it? No problem. The cops went over to him, went over to the van with the dude. Of course, his van doubles as his meth lab. His van doubles as his meth lab, everybody! Well, this is like the toughest big crowd I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is the biggest crowd, yet the toughest.
The toughest.
Crowd.
Where were you expecting a laugh?
Yeah, what was...
This is...
You gave away the punchline, asshole.
Scorch is reading the news stories without writing a punchline, and just figured at the end of the news story is where everybody would just get...
Now, yeah, you go, now really, let me think about this.
This is infuriating.
You sit there, you're telling a story, you go, so the guy said my license is in the truck.
Yeah.
So they went over there, and they opened up the door, and the guy had a meth lab in the back of his truck.
Period.
And now he's expecting like applause and like woo. And when he didn't get it, he was upset.
He said meth lab home and
yeah, leave the meth lab at home. So he started
the story with the punchline.
This is what he did. He goes, there's a couple of Jews and they're bar owners. And they walk into a bar, and they're the owners of that establishment.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough for
The best part is
respect,
he says this is our biggest crowd. I wouldn't brag about that because opening the show, it sounds like 10, 11 people.
When you just hear individual claps.
Right. You don't want to acknowledge that you have a big crowd.
You can hear the one person chuckling.
Right.
That means it's not a big crowd.
Right.
Crowd I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is the biggest crowd, yet the toughest.
Crowd. So he's facing 20 years for manufacturing and another 5 years for just being dumb. And that is weird news for today. Weird news.
By the way, the weird news bed.
Holy shit!
I can guarantee you it came from a prep burger service. It's not an original.
Oh yeah.
You don't think it's original?
Prep burger.
It came from Prep Burger. It came from a Morning Jock prep page.
Well, guys, we're listening to Scorch's PFG TV show, and in this next clip, Scorch brags about all his viewers.
This is my favorite clip of the entire show.
Oh, really?
This.
So we should have saved it for last.
No, I mean I put them in order of the way they broadcast for integrity.
Okay.
But
integrity and these clips. Stop.
This clip. This is Scorch. This is the true.
All right.
This is what Scorch is. This is him.
This defines him.
Absolutely.
Better. Welcome back to Scorch's PFG TV, everybody. Live on my network television in 26 gazillion homes.
It's not live.
And by the way, just so you know, we've reached our 90th city, coast to coast on cable as well. So welcome to city number 90. You know who you are. And welcome to the London, England folks as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be kind of cool.
They've been on board since, what, about 6 or 8 months ago?
Yeah, London jumped on board a little while ago. So the show is definitely worldwide.
Hold on.
Oh my.
Wait.
Hold on.
You don't say you know who you are. You mention the city.
Why would they know?
You're a liar! Goddamn liar!
Shenanigans! Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
It's not network TV.
Entishun bahale Fergjun Sahif Sayas.
I am incredibly powerful after all.
Patukje yedmi big shuran. Ne atenatitemat. Zodlentu Biber o tekendo henyanyes.
No, it's paid on one station.
See, he doesn't have 90 cities. He has one city.
One city, and
One
it's
city.
Manchester, New Hampshire, and it's not London, England either.
He has 0.09 cities. He has actually less than one. He has a suburb.
So we got England on board
Yes.
about 6 months ago. Was it about 6 months ago?
You know why? Because he got a call from one guy who went, "I like your show." And he went, "Oh, it must be we're over in London."
But this is what he used to do. When Kevin Straley was working with XM, he would tell Paulie and me,
I'm off
Paulie,
to
his
analyze
sidekick,
my findings.
that he had these long conversations with Kevin. They came from the same hometown. He made up details of the conversations that he had, and every 3 months he told
nice.
us
The same
that 3
story.
months later he would be broadcasting on XM.
Yeah.
Always he would tell us that. In August he said it would be Christmas. In Christmas he
Of
said they're
course.
holding off till March.
So
in
he-
March he said summer.
He comes off like a compulsive liar.
Just
He
lies.
really does come off like a compulsive liar.
He invents in his head what he would like to happen and where he would like to be.
Yeah.
And then he pretends it's reality.
So PFG TV is on in 90 cities
And London.
And London.
The sad part is, when we were working with Scorch at AF, they got rid of him to bring in Rocco.
Yeah.
I want to listen to Scorch over Rocco.
Well, they wanted what, hamburgers, and he was
and
pizza.
Yeah, that famous fucking douche line from the dumb PD who's doing nothing.
We want the people have a flavor for hamburger. And you're garbage.
You're a garbage plate.
But what he's banking on is the fact national
I'll await
show
your call.
like this one won't expose anyone to PFG TV because people listening to this all over the country, since nobody has seen the show, obviously he can't be in 90 cities because there would have been 1 out of 90 that would have known that the show was on in their city.
Right.
At least.
All right, well, it's pretty obvious.
It's amazing.
That was a bunch. That was a very
It's just a lie.
douchey clip right there.
Wow.
I say douche.
That's quite nice.
Douche or liar.
Douche or dressing?
Douche
I say,
or liar.
I say that was a douche. Scorch does dating site disasters. Another one of his bits where he shows pictures of people and makes observations that are obvious and not terribly funny.
Now, I want to do this thing called dating site disasters. These are actual pictures of people. Yes, exactly. These are actual pictures of people that were on dating sites. And it's like, you got to kind of wonder. I'm a single guy, but you got to kind of wonder, hey, look at these people, you know? For instance, let's go to our
Good
first
setup.
picture here. Check this guy out, okay? His site, his headline said, "Hello, I'm a serial killer." I mean, look at this guy. This guy's like, call my number, give me a call, I'll meet you outside, and they'll find your body in 13 different pieces in a lake. So, hello, I'm a serial
Excellent punchline.
Wow, that is.
You see how he repeated it a few times
Yeah,
because he
yeah.
started panicking because
Did
the
the
crowd...
did the crowd go to the bathroom or something?
No, they were sitting there
They were still
watching
there?
him as
They
he
didn't
just
go to get popcorn or something?
said,
His-
"Hello, I'm a serial killer."
Did the whole crowd decide to
Was
have
the joke.
a cigarette outside at the same time?
It's everything. It's the voice, the delivery, the materials.
fucking terrible.
Nothing is working here.
Why is he saying I'm a serial killer and then just listing serial killer things?
He's saying I'm a serial killer again.
You're gonna find a body chopped up in 13 pieces in a lake. I'm a serial killer.
Is this enraging, Jimmy?
This guy's good.
Oh, Chip likes them.
Found a bunch of body parts.
So he just shows a picture and then obviously...
He's saying that this picture came from a dating site. This man's a serial killer. He's
So I
on a
guess he
dating
looked a
site.
little crazy.
It's nuts.
He was crazy looking.
I guess.
Scorch shows another picture and displays the chemistry between him and his sidekick.
If you liked his chemistry that him and his sidekick
Oh,
had,
good.
wait
Magic.
wait till you hear this.
Magic happens.
Next up, it would appear that you got to do some acid or something, because this girl is banging a, what do you call the little animal there? A Pikachu, thanks. And so she says, what a trip it is to have relations with me and a Pikachu. Look at that. So she looks like Kelly Osbourne, too, doesn't she?
No.
You don't think she looks like Kelly Osbourne?
I don't think I've ever seen Kelly Osbourne look.
Nick, put on your dollar store glasses, drink some Cabin Fever. That is Kelly Osbourne.
After Cabin Fever, that would be Kelly. Well, no, it would make her better looking than Kelly Osbourne.
Kelly Brock.
Okay, there you go. Kelly LeBrock, absolutely. Yeah.
Kelly LeBrock? Is it Kelly LeBrock?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What's the candy company? Is that just Brock's?
Yeah, I don't know.
High fly ball. It leaves the left center field. It's way back. It may be playable. That's going to play. It's gone. A home run. Oh, he caught it. He caught it at the wall.
Yeah.
I was sure he was unable to reach it.
No.
No, see.
No, he
That was
caught
a
it.
disaster.
That wasn't a home run. That wasn't a single.
Uncomfortable.
That wasn't anything. It was an out.
How do you go from Kelly Osbourne to Kelly LeBrock?
No, Kelly Brock.
And then
Well,
Brock's
Brock, right.
candy.
Right.
Brock's candy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, because he had Nick to bounce off of.
Gorge.
I heard one guy. I heard one guy uncomfortably laughing in the audience.
Yeah, his competitor.
Just laughing at him.
Wow. Wow, that was really bad, that one.
Listen, 90 cities, London, England, can't be wrong.
And the 90th city, you know who you are.
You know. Because there's a big banner on the TV station that says, "We are the 90th city."
Yeah.
Why would anybody know that?
And wouldn't he have had a party for the 50th city?
Or
Like
the second?
thinking- Yeah. The second.
Why don't we, well, that might have been like a fluke or something. So
Yeah.
we got Scorch trying another line here. This will, be the
okay.
last, this will be the last clip from PFG TV.
Aw.
For today.
For today, that's right. We're
Okay.
bringing back this segment.
Big time.
Scorch or douche?
Douche.
Both.
Every time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
All
both.
of the above would be the
Yes.
answer.
Next up, how about this one? Let's go on. This one just basically says, hello, I'm a loser. See, except he says it like
That
this.
should be the intro to the show.
Loser. Date me. Date me. Any comments, anybody? No?
That clip should be in your replay. Any comments? Anybody know?
Oh, God.
How do you bomb on a retard noise? Please, dude, please can we hear that last clip again? Dude.
Please.
Any comments? Anyway, that's such a sign of
Obviously,
desperation.
the guy didn't look too good in his
Date me.
picture. He looked like a loser, so Scorch had to point out the
He
obvious.
was trying to do the
we see him?
hard voice a little too much.
Next up, how about this one? Let's go on. This one just basically says, hello, I'm a loser. See, except he says it like this. Loser. Date me. Date me. Any comments, anybody? No?
And it's out of here! Or is it? No, it's off the wall. My mistake. I thought the ball was gone, but apparently not. Right center field. McLeod is back to the track. He leaps at the wall, and it is gone.
Yeah.
It just cleared.
Yep.
No, they're saying two. They're saying it's a double. It went just under the wall.
Oh,
I love that one because he goes, what are they saying?
Beg pardon, my lord. Agent Brandis at your service. The Imperial Guard requests your immediate attention.
My lord. Excellent. I feared you had departed Belsavis after your dealings with the Rakata technology. I am Commander Vorel of the Imperial Guard. Your deeds have drawn the eye of my master, the Emperor. He calls on you for a vital assignment.
I live to serve.
Patriotism and power. Good. Agent Brandis, the briefing.
Yes, Commander. As you know, the Rakata built Belsavis' prison. They're gone, but their technology remains buried in the planet. At 0700 hours, we located the Rakata machinery that powers Belsavis. Its immediate recovery is the Empire's top priority.
I'm growing quite familiar with these Rakata devices.
Your unique knowledge factors heavily in your involvement, my lord. Once secured, the Empire will use the Rakata technology to construct a massive research station in Belsavis' image. From this second Belsavis, we will harness and perfect the Rakata's might. But first, you must help me claim their technology.
If this technology is as powerful as you claim, I can't wait to get my hands on it.
You will not be disappointed, my lord. Join me at Site 2 of the Republic's domination experiments. We will discuss your involvement further.
There you have it. Be careful. The Rakata tech has done something awful to the alien prisoners there.
Welcome, my lord. Your assistance has proven invaluable, just as the Emperor foresaw. The Dreadmasters are safe. In freeing them, you have truly accomplished the Emperor's vision.
The Dreadmasters have a temper. Try not to anger them.
Naturally. But thank you for the advice. It goes without saying that all events on Belsavis are strictly confidential, especially those pertaining to the Eshkar. But enough formalities. With the Dreadmasters freed, the galaxy will know fear once more. The Emperor thanks you for everything.
What are they saying? You're the one that said it.
You're the one that says this stuff. Wow, that's
So at least you know your radio brethren from back in the days.
Good
Still
to know
doing
that he's
well.
alive and well.
Prospering.
Yeah,
he is prospering.
He's flourishing.
In market 282 or whatever it is.
And he spends so much time on his show trying to convince people to be his sponsors. Like he sells them and says, you know, just so you know, it's not like you're just getting a commercial, because there are no commercials, because it's paid time. He says, you'll actually be part of the PFG family, which is worth so much more. He's not paying his staff with the money. He's not buying things for the set. He's putting it in his pocket and keeping it.
We should get an advertiser boycott going.
Boycott PFG TV. They made fun of retards.
Yeah, exactly. We won't buy your product. Poor Scorch.
He rules.
He does
He's
roll.
so bad.
He's the best, though.
It's just horrible.
He's been doing it for so many years.
Yeah, it's like, how could you talk so much and be so terrible at it? Date me!
No, it's not funny. There's no rapport.
There's
with
no irony.
Anything.
And that lump on the couch with him.
But the beauty of Scorch is he doesn't know.
He
thinks he's Letterman. In his mind, he's Letterman or Leno.
Combination of the two, actually.
And he thinks he's like the
Yeah,
best
I would
of both.
think so. He told me when he found out I was a wrestling fan that he got Triple H into the WWE.
Oh yeah,
He let me know.
We heard that. We heard that years ago.
responsible.
We actually asked Triple H that because we had it with that rumor, and he laughed.
He didn't know who he was.
Who?
He openly laughed.
Who? What? What's a scorch?
You guys want to do some PFG TV today or what? PFG TV?
As long as we don't poke fun at it.
Yeah, only if we're serious.
Where's Sam? Well, we put this together for Colin Quinn that was supposed to be in today because he's a big fan of Scorch.
Yeah.
A guy that we worked with many years ago.
Scorch.
We worked well over 10 years ago with Scorch, maybe 12,
The wonderful
13 years ago. And then you fast forward a little bit, and our own Sam Roberts interned for Scorch up there in Syracuse.
Isn't that amazing?
So we have a
Things
connection.
work out like that.
That's where I learned to do radio.
From Scorch.
Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry.
No wonder you're doing radio like this. I'm Sam Roberts. I'm Sam Roberts.
Scorch does a
And
voice.
this is Lady Gaga.
Scorch does a voice. He's very successful.
Yeah.
Kingdom of what?
Well, he's not doing the Kingdom of Nakedness
What am I
anymore.
now?
He's
Naked
doing
militia?
PFG, and he's doing the Lumpa Nation.
What is Lumpa Nation?
I think Lumpa is like the station, like across the station is the Lumpa Nation. So he does the Lumpa Afternoon Nation.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's Lumpa.
Holy shit. He just doesn't fucking see.
What does Lumpa mean? It has to mean something.
But he doesn't seem to be doing naked or nude things anymore.
Hey, no, can't do that. FCC, baby.
And what does PFG stand for?
Pretty fucking great.
Oh, that's right. And
Oh, good. I thought it was.
And,
No, I was corrected. Yeah.
and you cut up another one of his TV shows. And
Pretty
how many,
fucking god-awful.
how many markets is he in?
He's in 90, and then also in London,
90.
England.
Yeah, 90 markets and London, England.
I like when he welcomed the new markets, he wouldn't name them. He goes, you know who you are.
You know who you are, because I don't. because there aren't any.
Safe to say he's not in 90 markets.
Safe
and
to
not
say
in England.
that the only place he's being broadcast is in the pay slot on Saturdays at midnight on the My Network in Manchester, New Hampshire.
And there's the Lumpa Nation logo. What does
I hope
Lumpa
it's
mean?
all people with cancer tumors.
Lumpa. Yeah, Lumpa.
By the way, I'm going to sue the logo. It's a cog, much like my stupid one.
Yes. No, and it's got my name Lump, and my last name is Shit.
Lumpa shit.
I think if you're a fan of Rock 101 in New Hampshire, Manchester, you're part of the Lumpa Nation.